Nata, Inge. Allora, Nata è la direttrice della facoltà di design di Lubiana, Inge è una sua collega professoressa, e ci parleranno del, diciamo, di New European Design Architecture Sustainable Goals. Con la facoltà di Nata e di Inga stiamo lavorando proprio recentemente per creare un collegamento Erasmus per i nostri studenti, che sta camminando abbastanza benino. Poi faremo le frasi. Io sono stato nella sua facoltà, che è molto carina, molto un bel edificio, e, ovviamente nuovo, un'aria, un'atmosfera insomma molto energizzante e frizzante, come tutte le persone, i mondi dove stanno i giovani sono tutti frizzati. Benissimo. Ecco, cara. Perfetto. Ok.
Thank you very much to Professor Marinelli. I wish you a nice afternoon to all of you. And of course, I see also students, most probably for your university. I'm coming from Faculty of Design. I am a professor of architecture and design, and with me are two colleagues, Assistant Professor Inge KALAN LIPAR. She's going to represent some students' projects, and also our Assistant Professor Tamara Khaidu. So delegation from our faculty from Ljubljana is not so small. So thank you, Professor Marinelli. I would like to speak about design and architecture sustainable goals from new European Bauhaus. I can admit we are really very honored that we became a partner of this European Bauhaus platform. And of course, all our goals are to make projects to educate our young talents in the theme of sustainable way of life, of sustainable approach of educating. And of course, we have to do that what we can for their new paths in their new, not sustainable world. So, as we know, Bauhaus has been established 1920, and we in European Union can be really very proud because President of European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, said, I want next generation European to kickstart a European renovation wave and make our union a leader in the circular economy. But this is not just an environmental or economic project. It needs to be a new cultural project of Europe. I think these are really great words. And of course, we feel that great social responsibility. So the new European Bauhaus is a creative and interdisciplinary initiative convening a space of encounter to design future ways of living, situated on the crossroads between art, culture, social innovation, science, and technology. It brings the Green Deal to our living places and calls for a collective effort to imagine and build a future that is sustainable, inclusive, and beautiful for our minds and, of course, for our souls. Beautiful means inclusive, accessible spaces where the dialogue between diverse cultures, disciplines, genders, and ages becomes an opportunity to imagine a better place for all. It also means a more inclusive economy where wealth is distributed and spaces are affordable. Beautiful means sustainable solutions that create a dialogue between our built environment and the planet's ecosystem. These are, of course, the projects from our greatest architects from 1920, which established this first school of architecture in Weimar and so on. There have been, as you know, 3 schools in Germany. So beautiful also means sustainable solutions that create this dialogue between our built environment and the planet's ecosystem. As we have already heard today, we are not speaking of unsustainable world from today now on. But also our architects 100 years ago, they saw what is going to happen in their future. Of course, the meaning of beautiful, enriching experiences that correspond to needs beyond our material dimension, inspired by creativity, art, and culture. It means appreciating diversity as an opportunity to learn from each other. About the initiative, ambitions, timeline, and initial structure. The new European Bauhaus initiative connects to European Green Deal to our living spaces. It calls on all Europeans to imagine and build together a sustainable and inclusive future that is beautiful for our eyes, minds, and soul. Of course, we all know which, because we are making project for realizations, that it is not enough. Technology is really very important. Also the development of new materials, new approaches, and of course, new marketing design management models. The new European Bauhaus is a creative and interdisciplinary movement in the making. And of course, we all can be part of all. It's also a platform for experimentation and connection, fostering collaboration across thinkers and doers who want to design our future ways of living together. New Bauhaus philosophy says we should gather engineers, architects, designers, futurists, sociologists. We have to speak about identity, cultural economy, and so on. There are so many moments that we can put together, and of course, then we can reach some best goals. It's also a bridge between the world of science and technology. There is no art without science. There is no technology without art. And the world of art is, of course, for us most important. It's also an invitation to change perspective and to look at our green and digital challenges as opportunities to transform our lives for the better. It's a fresh approach to finding innovative solutions to complex societal problems together through co-creation. I have been spoken about that. The initiative aims to shape our thinking, behaviors, and markets around new ways of living and building, including by influencing public procurement. I don't know why New European Bauhaus, but we in the field of creative industries are really very happy. And when we are talking on our conferences, when we are making projects with our international students, all our Europe academies, it's really very important that we mention this platform, because we want to make the Green Deal a cultural, human-centered, and positive, tangible experience. It shows the opportunities and hopes and brings the Green Deal to the people by by the building a new future together. The new European Bauhaus also wants to connect different realities. Of course, the COVID crisis has shown that many topics are interlinked and that new thinking comes from breaking silos, just as the Bauhaus movement did one a little bit more than 100 years ago. The new European Bauhaus would like to facilitate the exchange of knowledge between people across Europe and to create an interdisciplinary project. There are many funds for many international projects. Of course, it would be nice that we can connect in our future. We are partners of World Design Organization with our placement in Canada. We are member of PDW. We are working together with students and professors from 6 international European academies in Europe, from Great Britain, Portugal, Italy, with Polytechnica, of course, then from Lugano, Belgium, and so on. And now in June, we are going international students, about 100, and international experts are coming to Slovenia in a little town, Radolica, where we are going to make a project, Happy Global Village. So it's very important to cooperate between different design management models, strategies, and so on. The new European Bauhaus wants Forum to follow planet. We want to create a design movement integrating 3 dimensions sustainability, including circularity, quality of experience, of course, including aesthetics, and inclusion, including affordability, showing that creativity is in finding affordable, inclusive, and attractive solutions for our climate challenges. English. The new European Bauhaus is at last also a think, do, tech, a design lab, network at the same time, and of course, accelerator. A creative and interdisciplinary movement convening a space of encounter to recuperate and revisit sustainable practices forum, empower the most inspiring practices of today, and design future ways of living at the crossroads between art, culture, and science. I am really very happy today, so I would thank you very much for this wonderful invitation. And here are still some creative and innovative results from important designers. And we know that New European Bauhaus is a crossroads project. It connects innovation, creativity, and design to citizens' quality of life in towns and localities. It bridges, connects, and blends the green and digital transformation. People, design for people, design for our environment, future of our young talents are, of course, the greatest priority of all of us. I thank you very much. And now I am inviting my colleague, Inge KALAN, to represent Students' Project. Thank you.
Well, maybe this speech will be interesting as well. My name is Inge, and it will be interesting for the students, young students that are sitting here behind us. What? It's okay.
Maybe you have to speak to the microphone.
Okay. Okay, it's okay now. Again, hello, everybody. And I will represent you the film, the short film, and of course the projects of our students that made in Ljubljana the discharged park. Is everything okay? I have it here. No? What do we need? Sorry. The discharge park in Ljubljana, the students majoring in interior design within the studio for the development of public space, studio for scenography, and studio for the development of interior equipment in public space under the mentorship of Professor Nada and me, myself, and the other colleagues. And the projects were based on sustainable planning and current proposed guidelines, developed conceptual solutions for the renovation of some part of Ljubljana that's called Kardel's platform, where are several different faculties and schools, students' campus, and the other public institutions, approximately 2,000 people per day. Well, I think that your technicians may put on the film behind, but something went wrong. Okay? The aim of the conceptual proposal is to rearrange the urban green area in various purposes to connect into a whole for a healthy and quality life in the urban city center where well, I think it's something went wrong. Can you move the film, please? It should go on behind on the screen. Sorry. It's something wrong. Okay. In meantime, I will tell you, these were the 3 studios and 30 students working on this project in, as I told you before, in a campus, green campus, green park. Okay, no, not yet. But I don't know. Okay, here you can see. This is the green discarded part of Ljubljana Park. Among the faculties, 2,000 people, especially students, are moving each day per day, and it's called Kardel Platform. So I think the music will go on. No, it won't. But these are the projects of our students in 3 different studios. They made this project. In the first studio, they prepared, no, not going on, it's not moving. I don't know. Oh, well, something went wrong. It doesn't matter. I will just explain you the conceptual urban design of the entire area, taking into account the existing architecture and greenery, the conception. So, okay. Well, I think it's not too dull for the students. A lot of them went away. I don't know. No, nothing. The film must go on. So you can see this is this green platform, the green park, and the students made the really great projects in visualization, how to use this green place. These are, in the COVID time, they were empty, the faculties were closed, but now there is 2,000 students, as I told you before, moving around. Okay. In the second studio, they prepared the conceptual stage design of the city space with an emphasis of temporary public venue, a pavilion with a catering offer and all the necessary infrastructure for implementation of the given contests. The task includes a theoretical part and the presentation of technical solution, which includes elements of the stage. In the third studio, they prepared play sports, recreational areas. These are all old photos. This is these are the students that we were gathering together there. And I will wait so that you can see their projects. These are the murals as well. This was the studio for development of public space, scenography studio, and studio for the development interior design. 32 students, 6 groups, and 6 projects. These are the names of these 6 projects. They made as well the sign of each project, and here you can see their 3D visualization of each group. But I think this film has as well the music we cannot hear, and it can go even quicker, so I don't know what happened. These are their works of one group in 4 studios, as here you can see. These are 3D visualization of the group Card 8. They named it Card 8. And here you can see there were the names as well, Vita, Neja, and so on. The names of our students, 32 of them, as I told you before, were working on that project. These are the poster sessions of each studio. This is another one group named Bee Park for the bees. They make as well the elements, urban design, furniture made for 6 hexagon. This was their element. But I think the pictures are more interesting than my speech. These are all the projects that are giving us a new value to this discard green park in Ljubljana. And I think that in the next week, we will have the representation of this projects to our mayor in Ljubljana, because you know Ljubljana is the capital of Slovenia, and we have 300,000 inhabitants, and we were named as the green town of Europe a few years ago. And because of that, we want to give more greenery, more useful place to our inhabitants, especially for this campus students that are living there, that are studying there, that are gathering. And in this time of COVID, we were separated. We were working as well as you did online, but now we can gather, we can be together as we are now here. And this is the short film. I hope the music will go on. Can they put the music?
No music.
No music. I'm so sorry. Like in 1930s, there were no voice. I love it. I love it. Sorry. Technology. It's up to you, Jan.
Utilization.
Yes, it's up to you.
Very modern approach.
It's impossible, so maybe you can see this film. There is a voice, students are explaining what they did. This is one of the projects, Cardiel's Pavilion. This is, yeah? Oh my God. They switched off.
We can stop.
No.
Ah,
Yes.
perhaps something happened.
Yes, let's say.
Okay.
You can have a nice view of this future. Cycling, running, fitnessing, health eating, learning for the students, places, the corners.
Meeting between professors
Yes.
and students.
Yes, of course. And warm welcome to Ljubljana, and you will see maybe in few years this realization. I must explain you that this film and this program was done in the 2nd class of our studies. And as you can see, this is really good work of our students to do such a good presentation for all of you. This is only a 3 minutes long film. I chose it just from one project, but all the students did nearly the same. films as this one is. I'm so sorry. There's really so good music and voices of the students all explaining their project in English. And as you can see, they made the restaurants, they made the urban furniture, the cycling paths. They put, okay, this was Giga, Demetra, Kaya, Eva, Pia, and Nina. This was their work. So thank you for your attention, and come to Ljubljana in a few years and you will see this project. So I'm sorry.
Bravo, bello, bellissimo.
I'm sorry for not working.